right, good morning and welcome back. On today's Food is Medicine, we're talking mental toxicity. Christa, Orecchio, founder of thewholejourney.com, is here with how we can combat the effects of mental toxicity. A lot of stuff contains metals. We were talking about in the break here, a lot of stuff that we import over here has metal in it. There's so many things that have metal in it. So let's get started. Give me some examples of metal toxicity. How do we get that? How does it free flow through our body?
Yeah, well, I'm not talking, just to be clear, about toxic metal overload where you need to be rushed to the ER and to see a medical doctor.
All right.
I'm talking about how we have chronic low levels of exposure. And the two most obvious ways are when we have metal in our body.
Okay.
So if you've had a surgery and you need to get some plates put in. And then amalgam fillings, the mercury fillings. Do you have any?
I do. I think I do. I think I might have a couple, yeah.
Okay, this is a good segment for you.
Oh boy.
So those are the two most obvious ways, but we also get them on a daily basis from so many other things, like vaccines have them. And like we were saying, a lot of toys coming from China for our poor little kids are getting metal toxicity at such a young age. And a lot of cosmetics, mainstream cosmetics, a lot of cookware. And when you think, oh, you know, we're adding this up in 5 or 10 different places.
Some stuff over here, yeah.
I only brought the good stuff today.
Okay.
Only the healthy stuff for you.
This is going to be the healthy way to get around all of that. So what does this do to our body? What are the effects of the metal on our body?
I have seen some really bad things in having clients with chronic fatigue for years, and they can't get it figured out because, let's say, a doctor never thinks to test them for heavy metals. And so if you have had any virus, if you have Epstein-Barr or shingles or any dormant virus in your system, heavy metals will put such a burden on your immune system that they become active.
Oh, wow.
And that messes with you. And so you have chronic headaches, hair loss, especially in women, and then it damages your thyroid. So metals they're really important to get out, and especially with kids.
Are those short-term or long-term effects? Are they two different things?
These are long-term effects.
Long-term effects,
yeah.
Not good.
On a consistent basis, you want to limit your exposure to heavy metals, and then you want to think food as medicine and strengthen your organs and glands so that your body can handle everyday life.
Well, let's talk about what's going to help us when it comes to food and other products here.
I brought a lot of stuff.
Is there one thing that you really, really like, or do you like a mix of everything?
Okay, if I had to choose just one thing on this table, I would choose cilantro.
Really?
I would choose, well, can I have two?
Okay.
Cilantro,
you can have as many as you want.
And chlorella. These are the two food-based things. This little green powder here is a sea algae called chlorella. You can take it in pills or powder for your smoothie, or cilantro. Those are the two most powerful dietary things we have that will help the body mobilize metals through the liver.
How many times a day should we do something like this? Is this something we could put in a juicer or a blender or something like that, or how do we
You can juice it in this new Vitamix you're going to get.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know if you would like the flavor of that. In our new cookbook, we have a cleansing cilantro pesto. I think that's better than
that sounds
drinking
delicious. Yes.
You mix it with oregano and garlic and cilantro and olive oil, and I have clients using 2 to 4 tablespoons of that a day. Food is medicine if I suspect heavy metal toxicity.
Okay.
We should tell our friends that if you suspect you have heavy metal toxicity, you can get a test. Any nutritionist or naturopathic doctor or functional medicine doctor can run a blood panel or a hair analysis where they take a piece of your hair.
Just by taking a piece of your hair.
You can see the metals, and it will change your life if you have metal toxicity and you learn how to get it out.
Okay, and this comes in pill form over here, so that's easy enough.
Any health food store has chlorella.
Okay.
But now the rest of the stuff doesn't directly combat metals, but what they do is it strengthens the liver and the kidneys, the two organs that have to deal with the metal.
Filtering kind of systems in your body, yes.
And the digestive system, because the liver needs a place to dump this stuff into, and if things aren't flowing and if you're not clear,
there's so much going on here, yes.
You get a 10-car pileup. We call it Herxheimer's response, right?
I love that analogy, yes.
Yeah, if things aren't flowing, then the toxins are trying to get out of the body quicker than you have the ability to get them out.
You end up with a 10-car pileup on the 805, and it's nasty.
And that's nasty. Nobody likes that kind of traffic.
Talk about what we have on the plate here, then.
Okay, so this is the kidney plate. So lemons, and these are endives. Have you ever had them?
Endives? No, I was going to ask you what those were. Okay.
It's a vegetable.
You bring in the coolest stuff, because it's stuff I've never really heard of or seen, but it's out there.
It's in every grocery store. I try to bring in things that you walk by all the time and you don't know what to do with.
So I do walk by this all the time and don't even notice it.
So pick it up and then chop it up for your salad, or maybe you're going to start making green drinks in the new year.
Yeah.
So these are endives. They act as a diuretic for the kidneys, and then lemons are wonderful for both the kidneys and the liver and the joint pain that can come from heavy metal toxicity. Lemons can help with that.
When you talk about a diuretic, is that it flushes at it. Is that what it means? It flushes?
Yes,
What is a
thank
diuretic?
you for asking. A diuretic will help get more fluid throughout the kidneys so
Oh, okay.
that it, in a good way, right? Not necessarily caffeine forces dehydration because it makes you lose too much
That's what I was
liquid.
going to say, because you hear a lot of times when people talk about heat waves and stuff like that, they say stay away from diuretics because you
You need
constantly...
to keep your fluid.
Right, you need to keep your fluid. Okay,
But
cool.
if you use diuretics that are also cleansing and built into the organ, I think that's a better
good.
call.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have the liver plate over
Oh,
here.
the liver plate. Okay.
Okay, so the liver
Okay.
plate has milk thistle. That's an amazing herb.
Okay.
And a tincture you can put in water or smoothie for your liver. And
Okay.
then I have grass-fed beef liver pills here.
Whoa.
So this is the liver of
Okay.
a cow that you would take in pill form, and that will strengthen your own liver.
Wow, so
And
much
then
stuff. Okay.
this is the digestive plate. I talk about healing chicken bone broth all the time.
Okay.
And so you would want to heal the lining of your intestine, and you want to get good probiotics in
Okay.
and fiber.
And
So
fiber. Fiber is
this-
so important.
Fiber is so important because
So important.
it binds to toxins and pulls them out
Oh,
of the body.
good. Okay, that's why you say you always have more fiber in your diet.
What do
Okay.
you think this is?
I love this stuff. I don't. Oh, what is that? What is that,
This is
Christa?
chia seeds.
Chia seed. You
So
love the
chia
chia seeds too.
seeds,
Yeah.
Soaked in water. If you soak them overnight, they're so much better for you. And then I have people drink the water in the morning. Drink this whole
Do you
thing.
strain that first?
No.
you drink it like
You
that.
drink it straight up.
Wow, learn so much from you. We love it. Hey, if you want to get a hold of Christa, she offers an online coaching on our website, The Whole Journey. We posted a link on our website. That is fox5sandiego.com. Get a hold of Christa. Happy holidays to you and safe travels. You're going to go away for the holidays.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Always good to see you. Thanks for this. All right, guys, we'll toss it back to you.